What's going on, Mother Truckers? Welcome to Mother Trucker News. I'm currently at a UPS hub, and if you don't know what's going on, I've been covering this like crazy. Basically, there are over 340,000 Teamsters that work for UPS, and over 128,000 are truck drivers, and they are ready to strike. And recently, Teamsters said that on Friday, whatever UPS's last and final offer before the end of the month, that is what they're going with. And if they don't give them their best, then they will strike. You know, this has been concerns for a lot of people. So today I just want to give the official update announcement from the president, Sean O'Brien, from the Teamsters, so all the drivers out there can get this information. And what are your thoughts about this? Are you with the UPS drivers? Are you with the Teamsters? Or do you believe that UPS is in the right in this? Mother Truckers, comment down below. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's definitely getting crazy out here. And we're just here to share with you the latest information. And that's what we do on Mutha Trucker News. So appreciate you and subscribe to the channel.
I'm Sean O'Brien, General President of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. As you know, the current UPS Teamsters National Master Agreement expires on July 31st. If you have stayed engaged on the UPS Teamster app or across social media, you know we are approaching the final hours of negotiations with UPS for a new agreement. We are talking about the largest collective bargaining agreement in North America. The Teamsters proudly represent more than 340,000 full and part-time workers at UPS. Across all classifications and in every region in this country, we're going to leave nothing on the table for our members. From the beginning, the Teamsters have been clear. We will win the best agreement in our history at UPS. This contract will be a defining moment for organized labor. The Teamsters will take on corporate America and win historic gains for hundreds of thousands of workers. Or UPS will put itself on strike, triggering the largest single employer strike in American history. So where are we at, and what can you expect in the next few days? First, there are more than 40 supplement, riders, and addendum agreements to the UPS Teamsters National Agreement. Some of these supplements started bargaining way back in January. We told UPS from the start that all supplements had to reach tentative agreements before national talks began. On April 17th, just 2 of these supplements remained unfinished. UPS did not want to reach agreement on minor issues in 2 areas, Louisville and Northern California. We delayed national negotiations until the beginning of May, demanding UPS get these supplements done. On May 8th, our committee chairs in Louisville and NorCal strongly urged our national committee to get started as they work to finalize their regional contracts. With their backing and encouragement, we did just that. I'm thrilled to report that as of last week, both outstanding supplements in these areas have been finalized. All supplements to the national contract have reached tentative agreement. A couple of other significant things happened this month too. On June 13th, after making big progress on non-economic issues, the Teamsters secured monumental gains across the table. UPS came to tentative agreement for the first time ever to outfit its vehicle fleet with air conditioning. This language includes other heat safety measures like new exhaust shields, ventilation in cargo compartments, and 2 fans in every package car. This win is going to save lives. This win was a key sign that our unity, our messaging, and our campaign of maximum pressure was working. Just a few days later, UPS nationwide turned out in person and in record numbers to participate in a strike vote. As of June 16th, our UPS members authorized the National Committee to call a strike by 97%. As we all know, 97 isn't exactly the luckiest number at UPS. Securing this vote was a powerful moment because we knew that so many members nationwide made their voices heard. It sent another distinct signal to UPS that this is no ordinary fight. The Teamsters are here to win, to make history, and to make damn sure our members at UPS get what they have earned. On June 19th, we reached another milestone in this negotiation process and came to terms on all 55 non-economic issues. It marked a record number of revised articles and new language. It also represented a critical moment in our campaign. The Teamsters wrapped up non-economic bargaining and tentatively secured gigantic gains for our members without sacrificing anything. To date, we have made zero concessions at the bargaining table, not one, and we are not going to. Now we have reached the truly fun part of these negotiations: economic, wages, health and welfare, pension. This is where we know, above all else, that we have to keep UPS's feet to the fire. We cannot forget that just last year, UPS hauled in more than $100 billion in revenue. They pocketed more than $13 billion in profit alone. UPS made record gains throughout the pandemic, and they did it off the backs of our members. Full and part-time UPS Teamsters were put through the ringer. They did their jobs flawlessly to keep this country moving with complete disregard for their safety and the health of their families. UPS knows this. The corporation's very own CEO has made clear during interviews and on shareholder calls that it's the Teamsters that make UPS so successful. UPS's service is unparalleled. That's because of the Teamsters, because of real, hardworking, selfless Teamster families. It is long past time for UPS to pay up, to respect and reward these essential workers. We are gearing up for success and survival in a post-pandemic world. We live in a society today that is reliant on parcel delivery. We know that no one in the game does a better job than UPS, but we must remember that behind every brown box and inside every brown package car, there's a Teamster. They make this company run. Our members pour their blood and sweat, and quite often their tears, into UPS. Blood from the forced overtime, sweat from the deadly heat, tears from another soccer game or school play they have to miss. Every Teamster at UPS, full and part-time, deserves more money, better benefits, and a secure retirement. They have also earned our thanks for everything they do on a daily basis to keep this country moving. Despite all of these truths that we all know, UPS made it clear these past few weeks that they didn't want to pay, respect, or reward our members. They gave us an offensive economic proposal. They didn't want to move on raises, and in some cases, they wanted to cut back on wages. It got so insulting so quickly that the Teamsters had no choice but to demand a last, best, and final offer for a new contract from UPS this week. We did so on Wednesday, and UPS came to the table on Friday, June 30th. UPS negotiators returned before our national committee, which includes rank-and-file UPS Teamsters from around the country. They made movement on economics. We'll give them that. Some more money on the wages, better pensions, more language that could respect what the future might actually look like for our members. UPS pleaded with the Teamsters to continue bargaining. They pledged that there was more movement they could make. They say they are committed to reaching a new deal no later than July 5th. And why is July 5th so important? Why have we drilled this into UPS? Because from day one of this campaign, going all the way back to August 1st, 2022, the Teamsters have told UPS we will not work a single minute beyond the expiration of our current agreement. Our contract expires July 31st. For the Teamsters, under our new administration, that means a new contract must be in place on August 1st. We demand more money in our members' pockets immediately. We demand safer working conditions and stronger benefits. We are not waiting. We are not agreeing to any extensions or kicking cans down the road. This is hard bargaining. This is labor's leverage, and the Teamsters are not afraid to use it. If an agreeable tentative agreement is reached, it also means we need time to properly disseminate it to our 340,000 members. All UPS Teamsters need time to review it, ask questions, hear directly from their local unions, and consider the offer. Our members at UPS also need time to vote on it. Nothing is more important to the Teamsters than the democratic process that defines and governs this powerful union. If we're going to accomplish these historic wins together and move the ball forward for working people, we need UPS to get its act together. We need, deserve, and demand a better contract right now. The Teamsters have returned to the table with UPS. Progress is being made on economic issues. Our national committee is working through the holiday weekend to make sure UPS keeps its word. Remember, UPS offered the pleas and made the pledge to reach agreement by July 5th. The Teamsters are here to make damn sure they do. If UPS fails, they know what's waiting for them. They will cause one of the biggest strikes in the history of labor. They will put themselves on strike. UPS is on the verge of stopping supply chain in this country. Their actions could cause massive and devastating disruptions for nearly all Americans. So, UPS has a choice to make here. There are two roads they can go down. They can respect their workforce. They can finally, after so many years, after a global pandemic, they can pay up and do the right thing for so many Teamster families. Or they can see what it looks like out on the streets. By the looks of the photos and videos we're seeing every day of practice pickets in every state in the nation, what could be waiting for UPS is not a pretty picture. Do right by the workers, UPS. Do right by the Teamsters. Set an example for how companies, big or small, should respect working people. Help us lead the way. Be a better employer. You don't have much time left.